90%. That's the heartbreaking statistic. That's how many Belgian Malinois owners admit, too late, that they made a mistake. They see the sleek frame, the laser focus, the elite military reputation, and they think, I want that. But what they don't realize is that owning a Malinois isn't like owning a dog. It's like adopting a living, breathing missile with a mind of its own. And when reality hits, it hits hard. Broken homes, bites, surrender forms at shelters. If you're thinking about getting a Belgian Malinois, you must watch this video until the end, because what you don't know can destroy your life and theirs. Most people get a Belgian Malinois because they want the badass dog, the one they saw jumping out of helicopters, taking down suspects, or guarding military convoys. But what they don't realize is that these dogs were bred for war, not the backyard. And when you try to fit that raw tactical power into an average home without the structure, discipline, and intensity they require, things fall apart fast. This video will expose what 90% of owners wish they knew before they brought one home. And by the end, you'll either walk away more prepared or completely rethink everything. Let's start with the biggest shock. Belgian Malinois aren't just high energy, they are relentlessly wired. Think of the most energetic dog you've ever seen. Now, multiply that by 10. These dogs don't just need to walk around the block. They need hours of training, exercise, and mental challenges every single day. Skip one day and you might come home to your house turned into a demolition zone. Torn furniture, shredded doors, claw marks on the walls. This isn't bad behavior. This is what happens when you take a tactical working dog and deprive it of a job. They were never meant to be bored. Boredom is the enemy, and it always wins. And here's where most people get blindsided. They think Malinois are just like German Shepherds, but smaller and faster. Wrong. These dogs are 10 times more intense. Their prey drive is through the roof. They'll chase anything that moves, kids, bikes, squirrels, and if not trained properly, they will bite. Not nip, bite. Hard. These dogs are not naturally gentle. They're naturally driven, laser-focused, unrelenting. You don't walk them, you train them. Every step, every movement, every single day. This isn't a casual dog you bring to the dog park. This is an athlete with zero off switch. Think you're still ready? Let's test that. Can you dedicate 3-4 hours a day, every day, to physical exercise and structured obedience? Can you handle a dog that outsmarts you, challenges your authority, and doesn't listen just because you said so? Can you be consistent, firm, and emotionally stable under pressure? Because that's what they demand. If you hesitate, even for a second, they'll take control. And that's why so many end up in shelters. People don't realize what they're signing up for until the destruction starts. And by then it's too late. The dog is anxious, aggressive, broken, and so is the home. But here's the twist. The reason some people fall so hard for this breed, they never look back. If you are one of the few who can handle it, if you commit fully, if you train with clarity, fairness, and purpose, then what you get back is unlike anything else. A Malinois doesn't just follow you, they become part of you. They will read your body language before you even speak. They'll defend you without hesitation. They'll match your energy, your moods, your every movement. They become your protector, your shadow, your fiercest ally. The bond is unreal, unbreakable. And here's the part no one warns you about. The part that doesn't show up in flashy highlight reels or viral bite videos. The bond a Belgian Malinois forms with their person isn't just strong, it's life-altering. It goes beyond affection. It's obsession, devotion, total emotional fusion. They don't just love you, they depend on you for their entire sense of purpose. Your presence is their anchor, your attention is their fuel, and your approval is their oxygen. This isn't a dog that can self-soothe or entertain itself for hours on end. They don't casually nap in another room while you're busy. They follow you, watch you, study your every move. You leave the room, and they notice. You leave the house, and they feel it like a limb has been severed. They're not just with you, they're wired to you. And when that wire snaps, even for a moment, it can shake them to their core. Long hours alone can cause real, tangible suffering. We're talking about dogs that howl with a heartbreak that sounds almost human. Dogs that chew through doors, dig through floors, break teeth trying to escape crates, all because you left. Not out of defiance, out of desperation. Because in their eyes, they haven't just been left alone. They've been abandoned by their reason for existing. This isn't dramatics, it's reality. A reality most owners aren't prepared for until it's too late. And the emotional toll of neglect, intentional or not, is devastating. A neglected Malinois doesn't just act out. They shut down. You'll see it in their eyes. Once bright and electric, now dim and confused. You'll see it in their behavior. Once sharp and driven, now unstable or explosive. Anxiety takes root. Depression follows. And in some cases, aggression emerges, not because they're bad, but because they're broken. And they were broken by something that could have been prevented: inconsistency, inattention, abandonment, emotional or physical. Because here's the hard truth: they will give you everything. Every ounce of their drive, their loyalty, their trust. But they can only give it to someone who's worthy of it. Someone who shows up every day. Someone who trains with clarity, who connects with intention, who builds a relationship built on fairness, trust, and deep emotional commitment. If you give them that, they'll be yours in a way no other dog could ever be. But if you don't, they'll fall apart quietly, painfully, completely. This breed is all or nothing. There is no halfway. There's no good enough. You are either their entire world or you are a ghost in it. And once you understand that, you'll either rise to the responsibility or walk away knowing the truth. Not every person deserves a Malinois, but for those who do, the bond is nothing short of legendary. So now the question is, are you really ready? Not just ready for the idea of owning a cool, athletic dog that looks like it belongs in an action movie, but ready for the relentless reality behind the scenes. Because this isn't just a dog, it's a lifestyle shift. A full-blown 24/7, no days off kind of deal. It's waking up earlier than you want to because your Malinois needs to move. It's spending hours each day reinforcing training, challenging their mind, and managing their drive. It's sacrificing spontaneous trips, lazy weekends, and even quiet evenings because their needs don't pause when yours do. It's not about being a dog person. It's about being their person, completely, fully, forever. And if you're not absolutely sure you can offer that, then do yourself, and more importantly, do them, a massive favor. Don't get one. Because regret doesn't just mean your life gets hard. It means their life falls apart. It means another Malinois ends up in a shelter, confused, anxious, and misunderstood. All because someone wanted a badass dog without realizing what it really takes to raise one. But if you are ready, if your heart is in it, if your mind is disciplined, and if your life is structured for a dog that demands everything, then buckle up. Because the ride ahead will be unlike anything you've experienced. You'll be tested like never before. There will be moments where you feel like you've failed, where you question if you made a huge mistake. But if you push through, if you rise to their level, you'll earn something rare. A bond built on sweat, trust, and time. You'll gain a partner who doesn't just love you, they live for you. A partner who would charge into chaos, stand between you and danger, and never once doubt their purpose. Because to them, you aren't just the person who feeds them. You are their home, their compass, their reason. And once you experience that kind of loyalty, real, raw, unbreakable, you'll understand why the right person never regrets it. Not for a second. If this video opened your eyes, hit that like button and share it with someone who's thinking about getting a Belgian Malinois. Drop a comment. What shocked you the most? And don't forget to subscribe, because we're not here to sugarcoat. We're here to speak truth, for the dogs who deserve it and the owners who are ready. Owning a Malinois isn't easy, but for the right person, it's everything.